Hello, everyone. I'm Lovey Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation, or for today, it's our new moon meditation. A wonderful night for us to come together and spread loving kindness, as it is it is a night for us to bring light to the darkest night. And of course, it's our gratitude night, a night for us to think of our relatives who have passed away and send them that good energy. So I hope everyone's been doing well, as it's good to see you all here on Zoom. Hello, Mom and Dad. Hello, Eric. Hi, Rex. Hello, Taylor. And also those on YouTube. Hello, Julie, Sue, Diane, Jade, and Marines. Thanks for joining in. And everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but it's okay. I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. So, oh, hello, Haguzo, and hello, Ellen on YouTube. Thanks for joining in. So, and hello, Go. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. So, as always, have you all been doing your homework? Okay, very good. For those who are new or may have forgotten, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. As you practice it more and more, it gets easier and easier to find your balance, to find your calm. And hello, Ivy. Thanks for joining on YouTube. And hello, Vivi on Facebook. So, as today is our gratitude night, our new moon, as I like to have our time to spread loving kindness, the new moon. That way, as we already have our full moon, I don't want us to accidentally have the same day at the same time. So we can have time to do another day for ourselves. Hello, Ron. Thanks for joining in. So, as you all know, if we're going to spread peace, we need to have it ourselves. So, in case you might be brand new to our channel, I'd like to share a little bit of a little presentation to let you guys know how do we, well, number one, how do we meditate and how do we do it. So first off, we should know what's the point. Why do it? What are the benefits? It relieves stress. We've all heard this. Makes you happier and healthier. And believe it or not, as you're happier and healthier, not only that, not only does it relieve stress, it helps you look younger. You have less wrinkles. It makes sense. You're not stressed. Okay. It helps calm your mind, helps you focus, and of course become much more relaxed. It's a lot of the wonderful benefits of meditation. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay. So, as we know, meditation is very helpful for us. How do we do it? Number one, relax every part of your body. You have to feel like you're on vacation or just really, really comfy. Okay. Now, while relaxation is very important, we have to remember not too relaxed, or else oh, you might fall asleep. Now, if you do fall asleep, it's okay. All right. Sleeping is not a problem. But as we meditate, especially in a group, the sleeping is not a problem. It's the snoring. It becomes an unintentional distraction to everyone else. So the main thing is we want to have the balance, having relaxation and awareness. So if you fall asleep, great, you have good relaxation, but then you're only getting half the benefit. Okay, that's why sleeping and meditation similar but not the same benefits. Okay, so we know we have to relax our body. What about our mind? What do we do? Well, we want to let all your thoughts disappear, and so right away, stop thinking now. What happens? You start wondering, how do I stop thinking? This is the nature of the mind. So instead of trying to get everything to disappear right away, bring it down to just one thing. Something simple. Anything at all. Like a crystal ball, suppose. The sun or the moon. Really, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you, it's just fine. Maybe you think of football. Maybe you like ice cream. Actually, I do this with kids all the time. Have them think of a scoop of their favorite ice cream. Maybe your favorite earring, suppose. Or even your favorite car. So the thing is, it doesn't matter what you choose to start off with. The point is, the object helps you feel at ease, comfortable, and able to stay with it for a long period of time. A way to help your mind focus, but comfortably. Okay? Because in the end, we need balance. we're balancing relaxation and awareness. And in the beginning, if we can balance these two things are very important to balance. But once you're able to balance that, we can balance even more. So before we try to do something crazy, let's just go back to just simply relaxation and awareness. Okay? So this is how we meditate and how I hope you all will practice together. So I see more people have come in. Hello, Pat. Hi, Gabriela. Hello, Andres, Miriam, iPhone. Hello, Matthew. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Okay, so as always, when we meditate, remember, take your time, take it easy. We want to have peace before we can share that peace to our loved ones. All right? So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. The body scan is not quite scanning for something, but rather allowing your body to relax from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And take your time. You don't need to rush. As we know, relaxation is a very important first step. It's preparing ourselves to be able to sit longer, not by forcing, not by pushing, but simply because you feel comfortable. It's a common misunderstanding that when you meditate, you must sit still. This is a misunderstanding. Meditators tend to sit still but no one's actually trying to sit still. They sit still because they are comfortable. Their body feels balanced, at ease. And once your body is balanced and feeling comfortable, you naturally stay still. Not because you're trying to tense up to hold your body in position. That is the incorrect way to sit still. If you find yourself tensing up, allow yourself to release and relax again. And remember, we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. No one's taking pictures right now. If you want to, you can do it later and pose all you want. But while we meditate for real, for your inner peace, don't worry about how you look. No one cares. Just be at ease. Allow the relaxation to flow throughout your body and allow your mind to begin to quiet down. It will take some time. No one perfects it in just one session, not even in 100 sessions. But we continue to get better and better at it. While the benefits seem small or light at first, those benefits accumulate. So even if you feel like your mind's not quite quieting down, even if you let go of just one thought, you'll start to feel the benefits. But how do we do it? First, let our mind focus on one thing. Something simple, easy, relaxing. I recommend the full moon or a bright star. Something simple and easy. But as you know, any object or image is perfect. Whatever feels right to you right now. And allow your mind to stay with that one thing comfortably, relaxingly. It's similar to looking out at a scenic view. You don't have to try so hard. Just simply enjoy whatever you see, taking all of it in as one experience, like the sunset or the sunrise. There are plenty of things going on, but instead of trying to focus on every single thing, you just take it all as one experience, not trying to focus so much on each individual detail. And what's interesting is we tend to remember a lot more details without trying. It's a gentle focus. It seems like it's not focus at all, but it's actually quite powerful. When your focus is relaxed, comfortable, it's a focus that can be sustained. You can use it longer. And as time progresses, it's like it gets stronger and stronger. without adding any extra effort. So as we practice, take your time. Allow your mind to take it easy, just to stay with that one thing comfortably. Because as you stay with that one thing, all of our extra thoughts start to melt away. They might not disappear completely, but they melt into the background. They're still there, but they no longer bother you, allowing you a little bit more peace. It's similar to going to a restaurant. It's crowded with many, many people at each table, and now you're at the table with your loved one having a meal. Even though everyone's talking at the same time, you can still focus in and hear just your loved one. It's that same kind of thing. Everything else just kind of blurs, becomes background noise, allowing us to focus on what's important. And this is similar to how it starts off. As your mind starts to quiet down, it's starting to let go. And letting go does not mean to throw away or forget about. It's more like placing down rather than carrying. We tend to carry our thoughts with us all the time. But we don't have to carry them all the time. It's okay to place them down. They'll still be there. They won't be forgotten. While many thoughts can feel very important, no matter how important it is, you don't need to be thinking about them all the time. So we place them down, letting go of that burden, allowing us a nice little break. Just as we know, as diligent a worker you could be, if you work all day, all night, and not take a break, you will not be very efficient. But taking time to take breaks, you can be efficient and use less time to work. So give yourself this break, a time to relax your body and relax your mind. And while doing so, we start to gain a little bit of peace. As tonight is our gratitude night, our new moon meditation, a time for us to gather this peaceful energy to send to our relatives who have passed away. So let us take this time, clear your mind as best you can, allow yourself some calm and some peace. Som. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. that our mind is a bit more calm and peaceful, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center, there is a bright light. This light is the light of peace, love, and compassion. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Buddha Parapata Pache Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakampanthami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatamanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Saddha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. As you can see, the faces of our loved ones here on this digital altar that we share every month, every time we have our new moon meditation. As most of these faces are people I had the opportunity to meet. Some faces I didn't get to meet, but they are all of our friends and loved ones. So what we do is we do our best to first gain our peace and then share that peace with them, even our pets. Okay? So I'm very glad that we got to come together to generate this peaceful energy and then spread it all to our loved ones together for our new moon meditation. So first I want to say thank you for getting us to come together and spread this peace together. So now, as today is our Wisdom Wednesday, for today, I had some people had a question about heaven. So today, I'll give you a little bit about heaven. So to start off with a nice little clip. There's no audio, but it's this is an animation that our temple made. That's just a short example of some of the beauty in heaven. Uh, so these are some dancers that they come to entertain the host, as this would be like the host of the house, and there are a lot of these we call subordinates. The thing is, you'll be like, why are there like servants for your angels? A lot of people have asked this before. They're not quite servants. They are literally born from your goodness. So they are actually a part of you. So because of your goodness, they are born, and then they're born to be there to care for you, to help you. So sometimes the translation says you will have many servants. It's like need to explain that a bit. The wording makes it sound a little odd. But yes. So then in heaven it's really beautiful. And of course it all depends on how much goodness that you have accumulated in your lifetime. So this is just one example of one such being. So they're here. So then you'll see these subordinates asking their mistresses, asking, "Hey, what goodness have you done that made this happen?" And then she'll be explaining to them, "Oh, back when I was a human, I was able to do this. I was able to make this donation. I was able to help out, care for people. I was able to make a donation to these charities and this and that." So there are many wonderful things that you quite literally see them manifest into uh, the beauty you see here. So this is just a nice example of one particular person. Okay, so you can see the more beings that are born to care for you, the more merit you have, the more boon you have been accumulating. And also, there are many levels of heaven. So in Buddhism, there are 6 levels. This is likely the second level. That's my uh, I had to go back and find out exactly, but I know this is very likely the second level, because second level up is quite beautiful. It's very much similar to this. Everything's quite sparkly. Okay, especially compared to how our eyes see it. So this is just a nice little example to show you, and that is all just one heavenly realm. So it's just one person's house. So in in heaven, one interesting thing in that we talk about in Buddhism In as I told you, there are 6 levels. The first level is actually very similar to this world, although there are some interesting beings. So we tend to think of them as mythical beasts, but there are actually there are 4 main beings that are born in the heavenly realms. In the first one, at least, the first one are the Nagas, which are like the very large snake. Some people misinterpret thinking it's a dragon. Actually, it's a big snake. You'll hear about the Naga in the Buddha's life, where a big snake had covered him for the rain. And there are other stories. Then there are the Garudas. Um, Garudas are like this kind of like eagle slash man kind of thing. And then there are the the Yakas or giants. You'll see them in almost every Thai temple that builds them. If you're in Thailand, you'll see them a lot. They are known as the guardians. And thing is, Um, I said there were 4. The fourth type is a humanoid, so I didn't think any reason to show you a picture of a humanoid angel because you just saw it. So, what is it that makes them this way? So this only shows up in the first level of heaven, and what it is that their karma makes them a certain way. Uh, Unfortunately, I don't remember exactly what happens to what was it that the Garuda did to make them become a Garuda, but the Naga has to do with so all of them had a lot of good deeds. They had a lot of bun, so they did a lot of good things, good merit, a lot of bun, but it was always mixed with something not so good. So, for example, let's say the Naga in their lifetime they did a lot of charity, they did a lot of good deeds, but on the side they also had a lot of adultery. They were it was a lot of lust, and because of it, it made them be able to go to heaven, but their karma made them become a naga. Then let's say the yakas. They are, like I said, all 3 of them were people who did a lot of good deeds, but yakas, the guardians, the ones right here, they are the ones who are very angry. So they were the ones who did a lot of good deeds, but then they were also someone who had a really short temper, always ready to get like explode on people. So then that mix of like always doing that harm, it made them become yagas. For the Garudas, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to research that as much. I've been sick these past 2 days, so if you were here on Monday, uh, yeah, uh, I've been sick since then. I finally feel better today, so I'm sorry I didn't get to check exactly what was it the Garudas did because they all had this mix of the good and the bad. Then there are the we call Kwantan, which are the humanoids in the first level of heaven. They are like musicians. In general, they're all humanoid because they mainly did just the good. So the good thing is they didn't have as much other negative things, so then they were able to stay humanoid. As in every level all the way up, they all tend to be humanoid in that form. But so you can see the lifetimes are quite interesting. So here's a nice little chart to see like their lifetime. So in the first level of heaven, we call Jatum Maharajika. Like the lifespan is 500 years in heaven years. Okay, that's their lifespan. But look at the second row. The length of one day and one night in heaven is 50 days or 50 years. Sorry. So if you stayed in heaven for one day, the first level, you passed 50 years on Earth. That's why some people have asked, wait, why is it that some of the angels that you said that sometimes I've never met them, but how can they still be caring for me? This is just an example. All right. And And then it says if you wanted to say lifespan in millions of years on Earth, so their lifespan is 500 years on heaven, which is equal to 9 million years on Earth. And that's just the first level. And as you can see, as we go down the list, the higher up, Tawadimsa or Yamatusita, as it goes up, the lifespan just continues to double. So one day, one night in heaven on the second level is 100 years on Earth. So just wow, how time just literally flies by for them. So this is why we show that yeah, in heaven, time just seems to stand still. It's a very, very long time. So what we want to do is when we pass, let's go to heaven, spend more time in this peaceful realm. Because here's the scary one. Compared to hell. Now, in hell, I'll just show you the first 2 levels is good enough. So as you can see, Sanjivat Hell. So the first level, the lifespan also 500 years, but 1 day in hell is 9 million years here on Earth. Look at that, just that first one. So don't go to hell, okay, everyone. Okay, and that's just the first level. So this is just again, this is just information as a nice little let you know about it. I couldn't really give you much more information yet due to the time we have, but at least yeah, you get to see. Wow, it's a lot. But as always, you guys can always continue to ask me questions as we go because I'll continue to give you more and more information as we go because yeah, we got a lot of days to go. So I hope you got some information and you'll see that yeah, as long as we're alive in this world, we can continue to send that good energy to them. Because one thing that's for sure, no matter what realm you're in, what we all want is bun, bun, that good energy. So even while they're in heaven, they still want bun. It is like their wealth, it's their energy, their aura that allows things to happen. Because another thing is, in especially the first level of heaven, it's very similar to this world. They still party, they still have sex, they still do this and that. It's very much like here on Earth. So literally think of it like heaven on Earth. It's just we can't see them. But as they go up higher, they still want the merit because that's what brings them the wonderful things that helps them continue to survive. Because you actually do need to eat in heaven, which is interesting. But they never feel hungry. And this is another funny thing that I've learned is that because they need to eat, if they don't eat, they die. And when they die, they come back here. Or or they go to hell, depending on their karma. So this is another understanding. You can go up and then you can go down and then come back here. Or you can go up, come back here. Or you can go down, come back here. Or go down, go up, and then come back. It's so much, there's a lot of complexity. The thing is, it all depends on the karma, the goodness we've done, the good and the bad we've done. So, as I've always shared with you all, the water and salt, it doesn't cancel. They mix. But depending on what the flavor is, it will be the outcome. So, even our master said, for some people, they think, oh, I'm just going to go to hell, use it all up. That way I can just be happy the rest of the next lifetime. He says, it's not worth it. Don't do it. As I showed you guys, the lifetime is just, it's not worth it. Okay? Instead, let's continue to go upward, bring happiness and peace to ourselves, and then get closer and closer to nirvana. So, just share some interesting information with you all. Whether you believe or not is totally up to you. But I wanted to share that information today. Okay. I see more people came in. Uh, hello, Andrew. Hello, Gwenyan and Jintana on Facebook. And let's see here. So I see now I open the floor to you all. And hello, Susan. Thanks for joining on YouTube. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to turn on your mic if you'd like. As I see Hakuzu says, why did you choose New Moon as a day to honor those that have passed? Well, it actually started off as the first Wednesday of the month, if you guys remember that. It would be the first Wednesday I would do our gratitude night. And then as we started doing that, and we started doing full moon more often, and since we use the same room, full moon ended up coinciding with my gratitude night very often. So I thought, you know what? Let's try a day that we definitely won't have the full moon, the new moon. You definitely won't have a full moon on a new moon, right? So I thought, oh, that's a good day. It's because every lunar day is actually a good day. In reality, every day is a good day. So I thought, since it's a day that seems kind of dark, or it's literally dark, then let's bring light to the darkest night. And that's why the slogan came. So that's why we're. And some people told me it sounds like Batman. I'm like, no, no, not that. But yeah, we're bringing light to the darkest night, as in bringing that peaceful energy to the night that's usually has no moon out. It's usually really dark. So we send that good energy to them all, and that's how I chose for the new moon to be our gratitude night. Thank you for your question. Ah, here, let's see. Oh, Vivi says she had a comment here. She says I meditated for 55 minutes and my mind settled into emptiness and complete peace. I almost I almost thought I had fallen asleep, but I hadn't. I visualized a crystal ball, but it turned out to be Lung Pa instead. Wow, Satu, very good. Whenever we meditate, your object or image can change, and it changes on its own. You don't have to try to change it. For example, uh, let's say you start off visualizing the full moon. It starts off the full moon, it's beautiful, bright, comfortable to you. Later on, it just suddenly turns into a crystal ball, or it just becomes clear. Like, huh, okay. Continue to watch. There's no need to be like, that's not what I wanted. Just simply observe. Our job when we meditate is to observe. Whatever happens, let it happen. And the thing is, sometimes we all have memories pop up. It's okay. Sometimes they're happy, sometimes not so happy. This is why it's okay to reset. If it's something that happens often, I'd recommend, for example, it happens often where you always see this certain thing that maybe it's an old memory that was from the past that you didn't really like. If you can, do your best to just sit through it. Sometimes once you sit through it, it'll pass. It'll help you get through it. It'll become simply information going, yeah, okay, that's all it is. But sometimes the more you try to push it away, it keeps coming back. But this differs from person to person. So adjust to you. Okay. All right. Any other questions tonight? And then we're all quiet. Okay. So bye, so bye. As it's always wonderful to get to be with you all. I'm also very glad I'm healthy enough to be here right now. I was pretty close to canceling, but I'm glad I was okay. Uh, you know, uh, but you have to look at the positive side of anything that happens because there's always something going on in our life. So I was sick for 2 days, fully. Literally, right after class ended, I was sick all night. Couldn't sleep. I couldn't get far away from the toilet either. So it was pretty bad. I had some kind of stomach problem, and but on the good side, I lost like 8 pounds in 2 days. So, not a great way to lose weight. I'm not telling you to do it this way, okay? But we look for the positive, and the positive is I get to be here with you all. So, now I'm not saying to get sick to lose weight, but there's always a lighter side to anything that happens. Okay, so as always, I always share great blessings with you all, and I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care.